Hi, this is Holly from STL, and today is August the 10th, 2026, and the time is around 3 something. Um, I just got through having lunch, and I have made this video at least 3 times. Um, I made it because I wanted to clean out my purse with you guys, and I've already cleaned it out. Um, and today is also my father's birthday, and he would have been 84 years old today. I was going to go out there, but he spoke to my spirit. He said that I didn't have to come out there. I'm okay. And to enjoy my day. And it's like 91 degrees outside. It feels like it if it's not, but it's hot in St. Louis. And I haven't done anything that I said I wanted to do today. um, but I'm at peace with it. And yeah, I'm at peace with it. I wanted to clean my room up, and that's the main thing I wanted to do. And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try to put my doors up on my closet. I did get one thing accomplished. I had my lawn guy come. He came today and cut my grass, the back and the front, and he trimmed my trees that I have on the side of my house. So I'm glad of that, and I've got that done. But I tell you, I'm at peace, but as of since my mother passed away in 2020, she's been gone now for 6 years. When I tell you I've been fighting with this little girl in my spirit, my it's like when my mother passed away, that little girl in me came alive. Um, when my mother was here, every now and then that little girl would come out. And she came out one time when my mother was sick because she wanted so many answers. She wanted to know if her mother really loved her. And if she did, why didn't she protect her a little better than what she did? And why did, as a child, I had to protect myself sometimes? And when I had to protect myself sometimes, my mother turned it into making me feel like I was being a mean person. And in actuality, as a kid, I didn't realize it that I had boundaries. I was being mistreated, which she or anybody else would consider just being who they are. But if I did it back, what they did to me, I was the mean one, if that makes any sense. I couldn't understand. Even as a kid, I matched the energy of the adults. And it's like, I needed to stay in a child's place. I needed to be obedient. I needed to be, and it was like, but I'm trying to protect myself from being hurt. I've always been a sensitive person. And I think growing up, I knew that at a very early age. And that was one of the reasons why I like being by myself. Because I can fully be relaxed and comfortable, not knowing that I had to protect and survive with other people around me. It was something about me that just unnerved people. I was always quiet. So sometimes when people instead of saying she's shy or she's this, they took my quietness as, oh, she thinks she's better than other people. And that wasn't even the case. It's just a lot of things I kept quiet because I could not relate. And growing up, I wasn't taught very well. Children were seen and not heard. I was dressed up in cute clothes, but I couldn't say what was on my mind. Um, what I felt or thought didn't matter. And being that you're an adult, you have the right to talk to me any kind of way as a kid. And sometimes I would get tired of it. Especially when I had to be around my mother. When I knew I had to go see my mother and live with my mother. Because, see, majority of the time I was with my granny, my grandmother and grandparents. Grandma and grandpa. And they were older, so they didn't really teach me nothing. I watched a lot of TV and I was quiet, and she fed me to death. But I don't think she meant any harm feeding me to, but they would take me on a lot of family trips, just us three. We went to Chicago every summer, so I would be gone from my mom for a long length of time. And I enjoyed that. I really did. Growing up, I enjoyed that because I was around kids my own age. And I was quiet then. And I was always the chubby one. But they didn't mistreat me about that. They didn't mistreat me about being dark complected. I did have very long hair, so they kind of balanced that out. And I had big, pretty legs, they said. I still do. Well, right now, one of my legs, I got some marks on it from my diabetes and high blood pressure, so I'm trying to figure out how to clear that up. But growing up, that little girl, she's so hurt and out of control right now. And I've been avoiding her for so long because I don't know what to say to her. And I know for a fact I need therapy. But I don't have a job right now, and I'm looking for work so I can get insurance, so I can start therapy, and also maybe help me with my weight journey. I am so used to doing everything by myself. And now this little girl is making me need help. This little girl is making me be social. I got to rethink how I feel about asking for help. Because growing up, my mother would probably say things, you're not going to always have help. And I understood that. And she's absolutely right. I'm not going to always have help. But my God, even as a kid, I can't get no help. I've always had some type of disability, learning disability. Couldn't read or read very well, and I did get help with that. I had a teacher and her name was Miss Land. And she wrote me every summer. And when I tell you, I enjoyed that so much. I miss writing letters. But I don't have nobody to mail it to. I will, during the summer, look forward to getting a letter from that teacher. And I would have to write her back. And my mother, I would read the letters and write her back. Tell her about my summer. I so enjoyed that. Do people even write letters anymore? I know a lot of people don't even know how to write in cursive. Oh, I love writing in cursive. I love pens. My addiction right here in my bed. And I just bought a ruler for my planner because I like to, you know, do little squiggly things and make boxes and stuff, and I want everything neat. And this is my planner. And I write my thoughts and my hopes and being optimistic and my pain, and that's the only thing that helps me get through a lot of things, me writing and journaling. I got to have over 200, 300 journals from way back when I was a kid, from now, well, maybe in my early 20s until now. And when I get rid of them, I normally burn them. And I like to read over some of them because I manifest a lot of the stuff that I talked about. Yeah, I manifest a lot of things. I also it's amazing. I never thought I could find peace, but I have it. But you can have peace when you're hurt. You can have peace when you're angry. You can have peace when you're disappointed. You can have peace when you're happy. You can have peace with joy. You can have peace with any emotion. The foundation is peace. But like I said, since my mama died, that little girl is so, and I've been doing things to like kind of keep her quiet. Like I just recently got a piercing. I love piercings. Got my tongue pierced years ago. Got my eyebrow pierced. Got the gauge in my ear. What else did I? I got the side. I love piercings. I love piercings, and they have a name for people like me. Not that like pain. I have a high tolerance for pain. It's something about pain. I don't know. It's like a piercing and the fact that I know how to control my breathing with pain. When I had my son, I thought I was going to die. That pain was so horrendous. After he came out, I couldn't even, I was so exhausted I couldn't even hold him. I just passed out. Yep, I sure did. They let me rest. The pain was so horrendous. I couldn't even scream. And that nurse told me she was a Nigerian or Haitian nurse, and she was beautiful. Her spirit, her face, she was beautiful. She worked at DePaul Hospital. Um, I wish I could see her again, but she told me, she said, don't scream. Stay in control of your breathing. Stay in control of your breathing so you can control your pain. And she's the one that helped me have my son naturally, because I had a black OB-GYN, and even some black doctors are not good doctors. She was so disrespectful and cocky. Her bedside manners was horrible, and I'm trying not to. I'm not going to say her name, but she was well known in St. Louis, and now she's been humbled. So I don't know if she's still alive or not, but she was so disrespectful to me, and oh, I can't wait this long. I'm gonna just give her a C-section, and that doctor said no. The nurse did. She said, no, I'm going to work with her. She's going to be all right, and I'll call you when we're ready to have the baby. And she did just that. My son was upside down. He scooted back up in me, and she got him to flip. She got him to flip, and she pushed my son right on down until she felt his head. She sure did. And I think after the second push, she was out. But that was a horrendous pain. I went into preterm labor, and that was when I was 6 months. I thought they were going to have to take him. They said if they would have had to take him, he would have been weighing nothing but 1 pound. But I had a good Korean doctor then. He was on duty, and he gave me 3 shots of steroids, and that's what saved my son. So I can go full term. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And I was 32 years old when I had my son. But yeah, I have a high tolerance for pain. But this little girl, this in me, I don't know how to heal her. I know I want to love her. I want to hug her. I'm sorry. I did the best that I could do. I want to help you lose this 140 pounds or 135 pounds that I need to lose. I want to be kinder to you mentally. And if I find a job and they start mistreating you, I'm going to leave. And I'm not going to be fake anymore, trying to fit in. I don't want to fit in. I just want to go to work, do my job, and go home. Everybody's not meant to be a business owner. And I'm one of those people, because I don't want to be responsible for nobody but me. Nobody but me. I like my free time to myself. I love my camera. I'm not a photographer. Well, I take pictures, but I didn't never say I was a photographer. And I took a photographer class, part of my elective, because I'm getting a degree in fine arts. And I'm hoping I want to take this history class. I already signed up for it, but I haven't paid for the class yet. And I got a tough decision to make. and because I want to finish my degree, my associates. And that is for me. That's for that little girl in me. When I got out of high school, I went straight into the workforce. I went straight into the workforce. And school was so horrible for me. I didn't want to experience it again. Teachers were embarrassing me. I went to Berkeley High School. The teachers were embarrassing me. They would talk to me any kind of way. It was just, and then they were black teachers. See, I'm originally from St. Charles. From elementary, from preschool, daycare to junior high, I had all Caucasian teachers. And then when I get to Berkeley, I have pretty much almost all black teachers. And they talk to you just like if you might have been their child, which is nothing, well, there's nothing wrong with feeling like they're your child, but you still got to keep some type of professionalism with your children. We feel like just because we're black that we have to talk the way their parents talk to them so they can understand. And that's not always true. So I was getting it from at home and at school, that being talked to any kind of way. I could not, when I tell you I lived in survival mode, I did. When I tell you I was by myself majority of the time, I was. I was. And to me, nobody listens. Everybody hears, but nobody listens. And I always wondered, why does everything got to be a struggle? I don't know. But I survived it. I talk to people the way I like to be talked to. And when it comes to strangers, I know how not to take it personal. I know how to not take it personal from family. But when it came to my mother, it was so personal for me. It was so personal to me. And she really tolerated me. She didn't want a little girl. She wanted a boy. She didn't have no girl name. She only had a boy name. And the way that she treated, when I had a boy, it was almost like she was jealous, but she treated my son the way she wanted to treat. You know what I'm saying? If it was her son. She spoiled my son. She spoiled him. And let him have his way about anything. And I didn't mind it. Because I felt like secretly I made her happy. She was crazy about my son. And it's something, don't mistreat my grandbaby. Don't do him like that. She took up for him. Something she never did for me. I think me having that boy and also me buying my house were the only two things I know for sure that I made her proud with. But it's just me and this little girl that's fighting each other now. And it's like, she wants discipline. She wants to lose this weight. She wants she wants the degree. She wants a sports car. And she likes that Audi. She wanted 2-door coupe. And she wants me to work. That's it. That's what she wants me to do. And she wants me to relax and find love. And all this stuff that she's wanting me to do is hard work. She wants me to quit grieving. She wants me to love myself first. And she says that there's a man out there waiting for me right now to get myself together. He's in some kind of relationship that he's miserable in, and he wants to be with me so bad, but he doesn't even know it. But she told me, she said, I'm not going to present him to you until you do what I ask you to do. And you'll meet him along the way. But you first got to love me first and love yourself. And I'm through fighting her, and I'm going to. Yeah, I'm getting ready to put in that hard work for the losing the weight and make looking for a job a priority, because I asked her if I could win the lottery, but she won't give me the numbers. And this little girl, her name is Lily. Lily. And she's been hurting for so long. So yeah, she's been fighting with me. And I've been disobedient towards her. And she's tired of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get on the job to do what she says and nurture her and love her, so I can receive love. I hope this made sense. Only reason why I made this video because I need therapy, and if you have an inner child, listen to them. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. Okay, I made this long enough. If you don't mind subscribing and just come back every now and then to check on me and see if I made a new video. My birthday's Wednesday. I'm going to probably, if not make a video Wednesday, I'll probably make a video Friday telling you what I've done on my birthday, or what me and this little girl done. My inner child. And I would like to talk about spiritual energy, because I used to be a Baptist, I used to be a Christian, now I'm spiritual. I want to talk to the people that understands that the ancestors that could not read and write, they were spiritual. And they were strong, even without the Bible. That's another video, but let's talk about subscribing. And if you like the video, I appreciate it. If you want to comment, say something nice. We have enough mean people in the world. I know everything is not going to be nice all the time, but like Tabitha Brown, I love her, especially the way she thinks and talks. If you can't have a good day, don't go messing up somebody else's. Strolling and going on to the next video is free. So yeah, have a blessed day, and thank you for taking the time to even look at my video. Am I going to be a content creator? I don't know. I doubt it. This is just me being raw. Just being raw. So, on that note, have a blessed day and thank you for listening. Subscribe and thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.